Today in this video, we will see the Reliance stock where promoter Ambani actually given commitment 2022 la mattum illa 2025 layum vandu பார்த்தா he said EBITDA will be doubled by 2027. ஸோ EBITDA டபுள் ஆகுறதுனால என்ன சந்தோஷம் ஆக போகுது? ஸோ அதோடைய வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இம்பாக்ட் ப்ரைஸில் என்ன இருக்க போகுது? அதோடைய இம்பாக்ட் வந்து இப்போ கரண்ட்லி சார்ட்டோடைய விஷயத்தில் எங்கே இருக்குது? இது எல்லாத்தையுமே பார்ப்போம். ஃபண்டமெண்டல்ஸ் நமக்கு வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு டைரக்ஷனில் போகுதுன்னா ப்ரைஸ் ஹேஸ் டு ஃபாலோ இட். So on the basis la from 2022 if EBITDA is going to double the price also will double and the opportunity irukka appdin paakumbodhu currently the price is at somewhere around 1354 2022 March la he said by 2027 he will double in EBITDA. Okay, EBITDA double ஆகும்போது கம்பெனியோடைய ஸ்டாக் பிரைஸும் it has to follow in the long run. Every 5 years Reliance is working to double the EBITDA. இது நடந்திருக்கா அப்படின்னா yes, 2015 இருந்து 2019 குள்ளார they have doubled it. lowest கூட எடுத்துக்கலாம், 195 டைம்ஸ் அதிகமாக இருக்கு. அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இன்கேஸ் இங்கேருந்து போயிருக்கா அப்படின்னு பார்த்தா it has like nearly doubled. ஸோ இதே வந்து பார்த்தா மறுபடியும் நடக்க போகுது அப்படின்றது தான் he has committed because he has already done it. பண்ணியிருக்காரா இல்லையான்றத இந்த ப்ரைஸ் சார்ட்ல மட்டும் இல்லாமல் we will also see from the balance sheet. ஓகே, ஸோ இந்த கான்செப்ட்ல whether the opportunity is there, இங்கே ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி மட்டும் இல்லை. For example, what are the challenges? What are the probable situation that it might actually go double EBITDA and price will also double? We will see all the possibilities from the happy investing lens. Okay, in that again we will go to screener. Before going to the fundamentals, we'll just check company's profile. You always know where you will go. So in the Reliance, in the screener, if you click on the website, it will take you to the Reliance overall website, and our intention is only on the investor section. In the investor section, we can actually go and check reports, result and presentations, financial reporting. We can go and check. We will see these highlights, but there should be some document. Yes, quarterly results, financial presentation, Q4. Whatever they have said in Q4, let us go and have a look. Financial result presentation Q4, which was released in 24th April. Here, the company's table of content broadly gives idea in what platform they work: Geo, retail, FMCG, media, O2C, oil to chemical, oil and gas, and new energy. These are the areas they work. My area of interest would be somewhere in, yes, this EBITDA slide. Okay, for example, EBITDA is in 2025 183,422, 1,83,422 crores of EBITDA was there in FY25. Here they have actually grown 13% despite of some of the pain in oil and gas and oil to chemical section. We will also see that. Here if you see, this is the only area where I am actually going to focus. Why I am going to focus? Again, Ambani doubling EBITDA in 2027. Just googling it out so that you know. Mukesh Ambani announced that Reliance Industries aims to more than double its EBITDA by end of golden decade 2027. This is his commitment. He has actually reiterated that in FY25 annual report also. He initially said it at FY22, but again he reiterated that we are on the mark to complete it. That is what I am trying to validate in this report. Robust EBITDA growth over 5 years. Again, they have a target like maintaining consistent track record of doubling the EBITDA every 5 years is their own target. That is not the new commitment that is giving. He has already proved, but we will see that what they are doing. Okay, so FY21, this is the EBITDA 97,580, and FY26, this is the EBITDA 27,911. In FY27 already they have doubled it, but they are saying that they will be more than doubling EBITDA. So if EBITDA is going to go high, definitely the stock price also has to go high. Okay, but where are we currently? We are right now in 2022 when he committed in March. Where the stock price? Okay, January, this is a 2022. Okay, here was the stock price, and from there right now we are sitting, from the lowest point we are sitting only 29%. if you take from the highest point, okay, for example 28th March, this is the point, no, from April release of quarterly results will be in April. So if you take only, we are very just above the price whatever was in March 2022 or April 2022. So from here the price has to double in the sense, see, this is a result of March 2022, okay, whatever FY21 is 97580. If you want to understand what is FY22's EBITDA is nothing but, in screener if you go to P&L, sales, operating profit is the indication of EBITDA. FY26 for example, 178949 178,949 plus other income 28962 207,911, which is the indicated EBITDA. 207,911. EBITDA is again E for earning before interest, paying tax, excluding depreciation and amortization, which means the company, whatever income they are earning from the business, from the additional source, if you put together both, it is called EBITDA, nothing else. Okay, for that operational profit is 178,949. This other income is 28,962. If you put together, what we got is 207,911. That's what we got as EBITDA here. Okay, so if this is going to be doubled in 2027, he said more than double. So here also it will further grow. But what I am trying to say is, if EBITDA grows, the stock price also should grow. So from that aspect, from here, let me take the lowest point of March 2022. Okay, from there, if it is going 100%, then it should be the target for that. Okay, for example 1963 is going to be the upper band. Santosh, whether it has been realized earlier, we will go and see. For example, March 2014 is not there, but March 2014 approximately 35,000 operating profit was there. So now, to avoid the confusion with respect to EBITDA, we will take the operating profit as a proportional value for EBITDA. Here it was 37,000 crore, and slowly in 41, 46, and suddenly it has doubled, 64. In March 2014, it was around 32 or 34. Okay, now it has nearly doubled. Then after that, slowly it was in 84, it was in 89, it was in 80, and suddenly after 1 lakh, suddenly it got into 142, which means in 5 years, the 64 is becoming 142, or in 5 years, this 80 is becoming 162. In 5 years, every 5 years, I can see the profit, operating profit is getting doubled. For example, this 37 in 2015 is 2020, it is 89. 41 is 80. 46 is 108. 64 is 142. And 84 is 162. And 89 is 165. So like that, every 5 years, they are doubling their profit. Same way, we have also seen the profit, if it is doubling every 5 years, the stock price is also doubling, that we have seen in the earlier part of the video. But why this is happening and how I am confident that this time also it might happen is, whenever it happened, just we need to go and see fixed asset. Okay, 2015 the fixed asset was, because it was mostly the part of fixed asset game. Because Reliance is a capital intensive game. In the capital intensive game, if fixed asset is increasing, so we can understand the business sees the potential and it actually adds more fixed asset to generate more revenue, not immediately, but in the future way. Okay. So right now the fixed asset to generate 35,000 or 37,000 crore is somewhere around 156,458. Okay. So when this doubled to 37 to 80, we have to see 2019 what was the fixed asset. From 156 it has gone to 398. See, it was stagnant, 156, 184 and 198, and suddenly 4 lakh and suddenly 4 lakh. See, you can see this current work in progress. It is not immediately converted. This 4 lakh is coming from the portion of 3.24 lakh is actually converted as recognizable revenue generating asset. That's what it is transferred from current work in progress to again fixed asset. What is fixed asset? In simple words, it's land, building, plant, machineries, equipment, furniture. What is CWIP? The CWIP is like whenever we go in highway, there will be a board or sign, work in progress. They will be putting the road. Okay. Same way, current work in progress is the current factory, current progress that the company is trying to make. So it is high here in 2019 or 18 that is realized, and this current work in progress is reduced and this is transferred to fixed asset, which means it has started creating revenue. Until it starts to generate revenue, it will be in current work in progress. If it starts, then it is going to here. Then for example, again 4 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 5 lakh, 6 lakh, suddenly it is becoming approximately to 8 lakh from 2020 or from 2019 to 2024. If you can compare this with our profit, this 84 has become 2024 162. The profit cannot double without input is given in terms of fixed asset, in Reliance at least. Okay, it's common in all the other companies. In Reliance we are able to see it. 156 has become 4 lakh, so profit has doubled. This 4 lakh has become 8 lakh approximately, so the profit of 80,000 crore has become 162 lakh, means 1.62 lakh crore. Same way, right now, if you can see why I am actually focusing on this now, this 5 lakh, 5 lakh, 6 lakh, 7 lakh, 8 lakh, right now immediately 2 lakh is there, and again it is 11 lakh now. So again already 4 lakh is added on top of 8 lakh. Now this should be, again we are seeing 192 in current work in progress. If next year, if the fixed asset is increased, and currently also it is increased by 4 lakh from last 5 years, 2022, when Ambani said we will double EBITDA, 622 to 11, it's approximately 1.8 times it came. In 2027, if they make it, then what is going to happen on the profit side? This 1 lakh profit is going to become 2 lakh profit. So when, as per happy investing lens, for me, if sales is growing high, profit is going high, the price also go the same level. Right now, if I am sure Ambani is going to double the EBITDA by 27, I am also evidencing the fact structurally in the balance sheet from the fixed asset perspective. I also can see that already this has been done 2 times from 2015 to 2019 and 2019 to 2024. Then from 2022 to 2027 it will happen is what I believe. You might also go and check and do the due diligence. Again, I wanted to say this is not a kind of any recommendation. I am studying for my educational purpose and I am sharing it to my clan. Then same way I wanted to share it with you. If you are taking any kind of decision with respect to stock, you do your due diligence, do your own analysis and take. It's a strong disclaimer that I am not a SEBI registered advisor. I'm just sharing this for the educational purpose. If this is going to be doubled, then the profit is also likely to double, even though there is a pain now. Okay, I can see the pain in, for example, if you see, yes, the performance of Reliance in last year. Overall EBITDA, segment EBITDA is 4.2%, but it is mostly dragged by oil and gas 18%, oil to chemical 3.7%. You better know the reason, because rising crude oil premium on the physical barrels, elevated logistic and fuel cost, unavailability of crude advantage crude, and under recoveries of fuel retailing, reintroduction of SAD. So all is about macroeconomic, whatever you know right now. US and Iran war, crude oil prices too much high. It's not like before. Those things we know. But when this settles down, this compression in operating margin or EBITDA is going to be relaxed, and this is going to contribute to the profit, and this is ultimately going to help in increasing the profit to 2 lakhs or 2,15,000 crores. When the profit is hitting double from the 2022, then highly chances the stock price also will double. So hope we have covered most of the basic things in the fundamentals. But here we see the target. To avoid confusion, I am keeping a line here. I will remove this. Also, I see a cup and handle pattern here. But only reason I am not so much bullish on this now is because it is formed at the all-time high. I am not the person who will actually take the opportunity in all-time high. For example, for the safety sake, I will actually hide this last 3 months chart. If this cup and handle pattern is going to be realized with respect to EBITDA doubling, then the stock target is from the bottom to top. If I move it to the neckline, that is giving the target of this. Again, everything is going to a range. Okay, so if the stock, I don't know where it is right now currently, you can go and check in your chart. If the stock is actually having the potential from the fundamental side, this is actually EBITDA target. EBITDA. Okay, EBITDA. This is cup and handle, cup with handle target. If this is going to be the situation, bottom, top. Right now, there is a pain in US-Iran war. So when it was in January, I don't have any problem. But at that point in time, it is too much higher than 200-day EMA. 200-day moving average, on top of 200-day moving average, it is 10% high. I am not a person who will actually go and take a breakout trade of cup with handle at all-time high. I will wait, because as per my one of the other strategies which I have already thought, 52-week high low. I have already thought this. If you have not seen this, please go and watch the video on 52-week high low strategy. What do this is the video name. You can actually see the 52-week high low is saying already it is 52-week high, where I would actually sell if I have already bought. So I am not going to take the decision at this zone, but I will wait the stock price to fall, because I clearly know the stock price has to come down, because big players also knows this factor. They will take the market down, because they will take the market down to accumulate it more and take it to again this EBITDA and CWH target. So I waited. Right now it is somewhere around this 52-week low. If 52-week low is reached, then you can take the opportunity up to as per your analysis. But there is one more catch also. Again, I am saying, I am placing the facts that whatever I am studying, and you can do your due diligence and take a decision. I think here I can clear the drawings. And there is a pain also. Here if you see, the stock has respected the support here in this zone. In this zone, the stock has respected the support. If you can see small reverse head and shoulder pattern also, we can see. Sorry, small head and shoulder pattern. For example, you can take this. So as per this, the stock can go till this. If we switch on our 52-week high low, 52-week high low, we have to see what is the possibility. So approximately the stock can go till here, but right now the 52-week high low is also actually decreased, which means like it has increased to 1290. The stock can fall further 10 to 20% also, but it has a possibility to go up also. Nobody knows where it is going to go, but we can understand the fact, we can understand what is the fundamental thesis that is being played out for 2027, when two times in 2019, in 2024, then when it was doubling in EBITDA, the price has also doubled. Here also there is a high likelihood, but this is the one area where I am concerned. The stock can also go down, considering the macro situation. Considering the macro situation, the stock can also go down. If it goes down, it can go to 20% down or 15% down. So you know it better. Whenever we play, only allocation percentage maximum is 5% in a stock. So possibility number one, the stock can go from here to here. Possibility number two, the stock can go to here also, because we had a reverse head and shoulder where it is set somewhere around here. The stock can go to here also, or the stock can go and hit the 52-week low, and then it can also start here. These are all the possibilities. But what is the potential that is stock currently having is from here 44%. As per me, I am aiming or expecting somewhere around 30% per year in any money that I am going to invest in the stock market. So 45% means I can wait 1.5 years to reach the target. 1.5 years means from here 2027 end. So 2027 March, when the quarterly results are released from Ambani, if he is proving that whatever he committed is going to recognize it, then the stock price also will see somewhere around 2000. But there are possibilities. It's not a short-term game. It will be like a long-term play from my side, so that the probabilities are there placed in front of you. You go and analyze as per your own understanding of stock market. But I have placed or kept the facts in front of you. What are the supporting aspect? What is the risk that we are carrying? So in case if 5% is the maximum stock allocation, then you can go ahead with only 1-2% now. If the stock falls 10% more, add 1%. If the stock falls 20%, add 1 more percentage, so that you can actually have, in both the ways, you can secure your position in the stock. When it is going to rally from now, you are already securing 2% of the position. When the stock is going to fall, then you already have 3% of the allocation in your hand, so that when it goes down, you can actually average it in every 10%. Then you will be in a safer situation. You will not be doing the normal retail people thinking of fear and greed will not be there. You can actually approach this market like this structurally. I think I have fed more details. If there is some questions that is coming out from this video, please put it in the comment section. I will be happy to help you in the comment section. But when I actually want to revise whatever we spoke, okay, Reliance company right now market cap of 18 lakh crore, stock PE is 22. Right now ROCE and ROE, yes, it is showing in red in my dashboard, because I always look for the company where ROE and ROCE is at least more than 12%. Now it is showing 10%. Should I take or not? The question is answered from my approach. Like, ROCE is a calculation, or ROE is a calculation of, it's a complex calculation, but to put in simple words, the numerator is earning and denominator is the equity or investment that the company or the business is taking. For example, earning is increasing. In the same way, the fixed asset is also increasing in the balance sheet. We are actually able to see this fixed asset is creating a problem in the sense in terms of ROE and ROCE, because when the fixed asset is high, there is a huge investment. Why huge investment? He is working in new energy. He is working in a kind of oil and gas. It's heavy, high, intense, capital intensive business. And again, Geo, it's again a capital intensive business, tower, fiber, everything. So capital intensive business, ROE and ROCE, because of CapEx, it will be less. I was little okay with that, because I trust Reliance, which is the largest company of India. So I am okay to bend the rule here. But debt to equity 0.44, 0.28. I hope Reliance will be able to manage this debt, because a capital intensive business need debt to fund their progress, growth. So I'm okay with this. Other all parameters are green from my side. If you see the chart from the PE perspective, it is already trading at the discount of PE, because Reliance is a stock which trades between 20 to 40 PE, 30 PE, okay, 20 to 30 PE. Right now it is in the lower band of the PE, which says it is already available at the lucrative valuation. So we can start positioning ourselves in the stock. If it falls down, great, good news. Have some capital allocation out of 5%, have some 3 to 2% of capital allocation to be invested in the stock, so that when it falls down, you are not panicking, you are taking that as an opportunity. And from the profit and loss, all-time high sales, all-time high profit, I already explained. From the balance sheet perspective, all-time high fixed asset, it's going to give the revenue in the upcoming future years. From the quarters, all-time high sales. Yes, this quarter has been a worst quarter, or maybe the bad quarter. You know the reason for Reliance, because their material cost would have been exploded. When they actually have 66%, 64%, 65%, 63% as an approximate average expense that on material cost, this time it is 68%. So 1% increase of 3 lakh crore is going to be a huge impact in the net profit. That's the reason now the net profit has dropped down. You already see something settling down in US Iran. Don't count on settling down. It will take few months together also, but go as per the macro approach. If oil issue is not going to continue for years together till 2027 end, till 2028 end, you believe that it is not going to continue, then the profit is going to come back to normal all-time high profit. You already know it. So in that sense, investor also 50 percentage, 18 percentage of FII and 20 percentage of the DII, and only 10 percentage is actually in the public hand. So from that lens also I am completely fine. So this concludes this overall macro view of the stock, which means on the chart front we are okay. 2 times the EBITDA doubling has doubled the price, and right now Ambani is also committing on 2027 he will double it. And on the other side, we have also checked the financials, we have also checked the fundamentals in the business side, why there is a dip, and we also saw a head and shoulder pattern which might take the current price to the 52-week low. Possibilities are there, but we cannot expect and wait without questioning ourselves. So that's what we took a calculative call of taking some position as per your analysis currently at this situation. And if it falls down, we will be happy to average it. Definitely, this is somewhat difficult or complicated concept to understand the price increase based on the fixed asset increase, because the profit is going to increase, and because of that the price is going to increase. If you have questions, feel free to put it in comment section. If you wanted to understand this kind of practical understanding of market and take decision, I run a cohort of basic stock market from the fundamentals and from the business side, from the technical aspect. So if you are really looking for the understanding, a practical understanding of the stock markets, just go through this Happy Investing website. Already we are 40 plus, it is actually a little old, and we have some of the videos, what we are trying to do in the cohort, what we are trying to do in the community. We actually also have some of our tribe members feedback, so explore it. If you feel that it resonates with you, join the community, and joining the community will take you to the WhatsApp group. Please join it and you will get the regular communication, and you can ask few questions out of that group and we can be staying connected. So with that, we mark the closure of the video, and if you find the value, again share it with your friends. If you like the video, please smash the like button and hit the subscribe also. Thank you for your time. Happy investing.